I didn't want to see this logo again.
Oh god. Oh god, I didn't want to see that logo again. Jesus, has it been a year already since we did our Castlevania series?
I don't want to talk about that.
Dude, I'm still mad that we even kept that.
I mean...
Also, sorry,
we...
ignore the hissing.
No, it's good.
There's
I mean,
snake
we did beat the game, it's just...
We cheesed the game, don't you
No, we did beat the game, it's just we technically cut out the legwork that we would have been doing. It would have taken probably maybe one more episode if we kept doing it legitimately.
I mean, okay.
I'm just saying.
Oopsie. I know
now you can't hear this. You can't hear this, but there is like the funkiest music going on right now.
Like how funky we're talking? We're talking about like techno funk?
No, not techno funk. It's like gothic organ music mixed with like a drum beat. I'm like, okay.
I love that. Just
Okay.
by description.
Yeah, so this is roughly 50 years after Castlevania 3.
We played 4. Okay, so who was in 4 then?
Remember, 4 is a remake of 1.
So that's
3 is like 8 years after 1. So technically, we're like 58, almost 60 years after the one that we beat.
Oh god, I don't want to have to deal with timelines right now.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It becomes literally unimportant after Aria of Sorrow. Or technically,
Although, that
Aria.
Bloodstain hype though.
That Bloodstain hype, though. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh boy, will we ever. When it comes out.
Yeah, so, like, who is doing the LP on that? Because, like, I thoroughly volunteer, sir.
Can your computer handle doing an LP of that? That's the question.
Dominic, when it comes out, we'll be in a room together. So
more than likely, yeah.
More than likely. So
oh my god, how long is it gonna take to make that game then?
It's gonna be out 2017 at the very least, and I'm expecting delays.
I really hope for delays because that means they work out the kinks and it's gonna be a more polished game.
Yeah. Now, when I was checking this out, there was some spots during the game that were kind of laggy, so if it lags during the video, I guess we're just gonna have to deal.
Deal or no deal?
Pretty much.
Okay, so who's Maxim and who's white-haired pretty boy?
White-haired pretty boy is us.
Okay.
Maxim is our friend. He's the one who told us that our mutual friend girl, not girlfriend, there's difference, got kidnapped. Gal friend, yes. Got kidnapped and is now in this castle. We have reason to believe that this is Dracula's castle, but we're not sure yet.
Alright.
And anyway, yeah, on the way in, Maxim got injured, so that's why he's being a little bitch.
I can barely make out his sprite work. Is he, like, crouching on his knees?
Yeah, he's crouching on his knees. That's his crouching animation. Also, I just popped my knee, and I don't think that was supposed to happen.
And now you're crouching, just like Maxim. Oh, dash attack. So are we gonna fight that statue?
No. We're gonna run like hell.
I mean, if you want to take the bitch way out.
No, like, literally, we can't. We literally can't.
Okay, I get it,
Yeah.
I get it, just run.
He does very little damage to you, I just noticed.
What? Maybe it's in case we are stupid enough to actually try to fight him. It's like, maybe they'll get the hint.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're good.
See you later, nerd. It's like a Kiss concert down there.
Why did that touch me so hard?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's good. Anyway, yeah. So we're in Castle proper now.
Okay, so you said we think this is Dracula's castle.
We have reason to believe that the characters have reason to believe that this is Dracula's castle, but they don't know for sure yet.
Do we, as the players,
metagame? Dude, it's pretty damn obvious.
Dracula.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is gonna be unlike the other games that we're gonna be playing, except for God, what's the name? Circle of the Moon. Except for Circle of the Moon, this is kind of unique in that we have a whip.
Yeah.
We don't ever not get the whip.
Oh, hey, we could do the thing from the Super Castlevanias.
Yeah.
Whip tricks.
Yeah, so we can never not have the whip. We don't. This isn't like Aria of Sorrow or eventually Symphony of the Night, where we get like different kind of swords and weapons and shit. We just get the whip.
I was about to ask, like in the newer Castlevania games, you said they're more RPG, right?
Yeah,
like
this game does have stats, and we do more damage, and we do get upgrades to the whip, but we don't never not get the whip.
I was about to say, like, how does
don't
the
never
whip
not
stack?
get the whip?
How does the whip stack in those games where it's RPG based? Is it like a mediocre weapon? Is it a good weapon?
Usually by the time you get a whip-based weapon in those games, you usually have so much better equipment than that. Because there's usually only one or two. I think there is a legit whip in Symphony of the Night, but don't quote me on that. But by the time you get it, you usually have like fucking Balmong or Levitane or fucking Bahamut's dick. I don't know.
I want there to be a spear named Bahamut's dick.
Yeah, you anyway, yeah, so point being, you usually have a much better weapon by the time you usually get them. So it's really there for like not even really an Easter egg, it's more there for like lip service than anything.
I want it to be like, I don't care if it's like hidden, but I want there to be some way of making the whip super overpowered in those games.
Well, that's actually what the fucking the poll for on Bloodstained was to choose whether or not to have swords or whips in Bloodstained as the main weapon.
Remind me, whips won, right?
Swords won, but Igarashi is going to be a cool bro and have some whips in there.
I mean, I'm okay.
Anyway, so these are sub weapons. You know sub weapons. You know the holy water, yeah.
Yep.
But you don't know this one.
Oh my God, flurry of blows.
Yes. And okay, there we go.
The D20, yes.
Yes, actually. Yeah, this is basically Alucard's coffin rooms from Symphony of the Night, but they kind of just repurposed it. Those were his save rooms, basically.
Okay.
So instead of just using an imagination and making Juiced his own one, that's who we are, Juiced Belmont.
Oh, that's how you pronounce his name.
Just, I don't know.
I was going with Just.
I don't know, it's French, I don't give a fuck.
Pretty sure none of us give a fuck at this point. We're just gonna call him Us.
Yeah.
And or white-haired pretty boy.
He's pretty goddamn beashy, though.
He's pretty damn Sephiroth, if I do say so myself.
And anyway, here's
hey,
Death.
Grim, what's up, bro?
He must be a Belmont.
Yeah, we're gonna do this song.
Overwhelming power. Death. Indeed. Which means this is, in fact, Dracula's castle.
Okay.
That might be true. Though the power here is not that of my lords.
Okay. Something about Dracula, like, literally having death as a little...
This was explained.
Okay, how... Okay, Dracula's immortal. I get that's why, like, death can't do anything to him, but why does death serve him like a...
Why does he job?
Yeah, why
for
does
Dracula?
he job? Why does he job Dracula? Yes.
Basically... This was explained. It was in one of the PS2 games. I can't remember exactly the name. But basically, it was explained. So, Dracula was the alchemist. I think his name was Nicholas Flamel.
Oh, that name sounds super familiar.
Harry Potter.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I think he was Nicholas Flamel. Basically, he discovered the Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
Now, the thing about the Philosopher's Stone in this universe is it doesn't just give you unlimited alchemical ability. It fucks you up, and it fucks you up royally. Basically, it's the Full Metal Alchemist Philosopher's Stone in that kind of like making a deal with the devil almost.
I'm down with that.
And there goes my fists. Okay, whatever. We get the Bible spin, spin, spin.
Oh, right. That song. Okay.
Anyway,
back to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I mean, the Philosopher's Stone.
Anyway, so basically, he was trying to use the dude that was Nicholas Flamel tried to use it to, I think it was to bring back his wife or something like that. I don't know. As most good intentions go.
I mean, that's all fine and dandy.
It's all fine and dandy. Anyway, so he was trying to do that to bring back his wife. I think that was the case. Yeah. But obviously it failed. He became Dracula, gave him unimaginable power, corrupted his soul, yada yada yada. And it's like, it kind of explained that whosoever controls Philosopher's Stone also has like lordship over death. It basically makes you in-universe Satan. That's why death works for him. He's literally the biggest dick around.
You had me up until the last part. Now I think that's stupid as all fuck.
What?
Just like, okay, you had me up until, okay, so the Philosopher's Stone gives you great bonus power. I got that. Sick as hell. Alright, it also apparently makes you, like, okay, so wait. It fucked up his soul and turned him to a vampire. That part you lost me on.
Okay.
That part is just, like, seems like a... I don't know, that... Maybe it's just because that it's not a part of any lore I've ever heard of, and it's so asinine that I can't even bother to accept it in this lore. Just because this stone turned you into a blood-sucking demon.
Kind of.
Quotes.
Yeah, I'm getting...
And the Philosopher's Stone is said to give you courtship over death. Again, like, that just brings me back to my question. Why? Is it like the Japanese, oh fuck, what do they call it? It's like the people that control yokai. It's like, if you are stronger than said yokai, you get courtship over them.
I don't know. Like, it might be something like that. By the way, I got
butt-fucked royally by that guard.
Yeah, no, like, I'm not gonna lie, I took a lot of bad hits, mostly because I'm not paying attention.
Right, because you were explaining to me the bullshit of Dracula. Although I do like the fact that he was Nicholas Flamel, that's hilarious.
Again, I think that was his original identity. Don't quote me on that, I don't remember.
I mean, it's better than, like, every other lore. It's more interesting.
But yeah, anyway.
I'm down with him being a philosopher, not a philosopher, a alchemist.
Yeah, but that was the big thing about Dracula, is that he was an alchemist, and he still kind of retains some of what he was in what he is now, because in Symphony of the Night, you would find potions and alchemist labs everywhere, and it was kind of just like a throwaway thing, and you're not really supposed to think about it. But once you find out about the whole shit with Dracula, then it starts to make sense. Is because he still practices, so to speak, but not really of his own volition, more as a shade of who he used to be.
I mean, that's still cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Game Boy Advance, right?
Yeah, this is Game Boy Advance.
So I'm not supposed to look into how, like, bland all the spriting is, right?
This game actually has an interesting history. In that this was actually made as a reaction to people's reactions to Circle of the Moon. If you think the spriting in this is bland and boring, you're gonna fucking love Circle of the Moon.
It's more of like it's not that it's bland and boring, it's just the fact that it's too colorful and pop-outy for
That's
Castlevania.
exactly why it was a reaction to Circle of the Moon. People literally could not tell what was going on the screen in Circle of the Moon because it was so boring and colorless. And because the Game Boy Advance SP didn't exist at the time,
right,
there was no backlight. You couldn't tell the difference between areas. You get lost really easily because you just couldn't see what was on the goddamn screen. So this was made as a reaction to that, so everything's more pop-outy and colorful, so you can see it on a darkened screen. But since we have the advantage of emulators and such that get the exact colors, well, Yeah. Anyway, there's supposed to be a boss around here. That's what I'm looking for.
The one that fucked you up hardcore?
No, that wasn't a boss. That was a powerful regular enemy.
So that's even more embarrassing. Got it.
A little bit. Well, those guys are kind of... There we go.
That is fleshy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Drac. Wait, you're not Drac. What are you?
Just a big bat.
Bat?
Hold on, I'm gonna punch this big bat. Oh,
no.
Nope, I'm gonna face the
You're
wrong
gonna
way.
punch the door. Knock, knock, who's there?
Yeah, no, this guy is actually laughably easy. If you couldn't tell, if you weren't paying attention at all to when I was testing, I actually did this guy with no hits. So the fact that I'm actually taking hits right now is a little fucked up. A little bit. Well, it's because I couldn't take a hit because I had very low health. That I was much more careful than I am right now.
Right.
Oh,
I don't know.
shit.
How do you feel about like any form of stats and RPG elements in Castlevania?
I like it. I personally very much like the RPG games than the platformer games. Like, nothing against them. It's just I have a much funner time with RPGs. And also because the weapons and shit in Symphony of the Night were just baller as fuck.
I believe that.
Like, one of my favorite ones was, like, I can't remember the name. It was like a really good fire sword. And you get it from a Cthulhu-based boss in the Reverse Castle.
Oh, no swag points for you.
Yeah. Actually, okay, so, you know how how it's like a common thing to, like, jump and whip?
Yeah.
To collect those things at the ends of bosses?
Yeah.
Konami noticed that people did that a lot, so in this game only, they actually added literal cool points for doing it frame perfect.
Boy, Konami, I missed the times when you made good business decisions.
I know, right?
I mentioned you were cool, and not like literally Satan.
In Universe Satan.
In Universe Satan, in control of the card game I love.
In control of the card game I love, in control of the game series I love.
Yeah, like everything is being held hostage, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
I actually wonder if they have like a subdivision dedicated for the Yu-Gi-Oh decisions that's not affiliated with the game.
I believe they have a division for every holding they have. So like there's a game division, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh division,
there's a pachinko machine division.
The biggest one is the pachinko one.
God, just because of how big dick that is in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's a cultural thing. It's not something I should talk on. Because I'm pretty sure they would be confused on our obsession with, like, oh, Seattle is taking the fucking budget from streets and schooling to build another fucking sports stadium. Yay!
I mean, yeah, also stop that, Seattle. We literally don't need it. Stop it.
We literally don't need it. I feel like we should just revamp one of the ones that exist already
What about CenturyLink Field? It's fine.
No, I was gonna say, like, one of them's a baseball, one of them's a football. Why don't we just have one that's like every single sport can be played on there? You're just gonna have to paint the field.
Because that involves work, Dom.
You could suck my nuts, Seattle.
I know.
Actually,
they are doing something interesting in Seattle. Did you see the plans for like? Do you know the? How do I explain this? Do you know where the highway goes through downtown Seattle?
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I bet you do. Basically, they're going to be like paving over that almost. Not exactly paving over, but like
I get you.
They're going to be building a large overpass, and they're going to turn that into like a park on top of the highway.
Children at play.
No. As in like physically, they're building it on top of it. You will not be able to see the highway because it'll be underground.
Yeah. I mean, that's sick.
Yeah, it was either a park or like a set of buildings or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Well, I'm kind of hoping for a park because those are like a dying thing now. I swear.
A little bit. I think it was a park and a building. It might. I don't know. I'll have to look up the plans later. Okay. Comboed.
Hello. Welcome down to the basement.
Nah, this ain't the... Oh, hey. Oh.
Fairy journal.
Damn it. I thought it was something cool.
How much you want to bet that the fairy journal's actually ACODs?
Allows the user to recognize the names of his enemies. Okay, so we get to see the enemies, the enemy names now. Cool.
Can we at least see their health?
No.
Well,
yeah. Yeah.
Now we're in the backyard.
Now, if I remember correctly, this is like supposed to be the Coliseum.
Cause yeah, he just has that in his. Backyard.
Does.
Right.
In almost every game, there is a Coliseum or Coliseum-esque area. Also, ghost, fuck off. Oh shit.
Oh, hello, phone call. How about we just like? Oh, hold on, I gotta take this.
All right. Yeah, I know. Gots to get that double jump. That delicious, delicious double jump. Yeah, when I first played through this game, like, I've already beaten this game, but when I first played through it, it was like... One of my big problems is that it's really fucking confusing. Like, nothing in this castle makes sense.
You know what else doesn't make sense, Thomas? The fact that the NBA still call me for some stupid fantasy football BS, even though I've told every single time from Las Vegas, take me off your thing. I am not interested.
Love you, dumb.
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to talk to
shit.
you or the
shit.
NBA right now.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Also, what happened while I was yelling at the NBA man? Because your health is like almost a cigarette right now.
Basically, I'm getting comboed by all the hard-hitting enemies. Basically, I just need to find a health room. Shrine of the Apostates.
Or you could just not get hit.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something that I rarely do.
Get good?
No, use a potion. Oh, hey, another one. Cool.
Well, I guess that was worth it.
Hello, Lizard Man. Fuck off.
No, he's gotta. It's what Dracula hired him for.
But yeah, so one of my main things about this game is that holy fuck is everything confusing. Like
As in
the map,
direction?
the map doesn't make sense. And once we get to the gimmick of this game, because we haven't even gotten to the gimmick, Dominic.
I thought the gimmick was RPG bullshit.
No. That's the gameplay. That's the gameplay mechanic, not the gimmick.
Potato.
I mean, I guess, but no, like, that's not the gimmick of this game. The gimmick of this game, we'll see. We'll see.
How about you stop being coy and just tell me?
Basically, it's a secret, but
It's a secret to
okay.
everyone.
So do you have you played Symphony of the Night at all?
No, the only Castlevanias I played were the first 4 platformers.
Okay, so you do know of the inverse castle though, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, in Symphony of the Night, there's a reverse castle that you get to after you do the secret thing. For this game, it has a reverse castle, but the thing is, the reverse castle and this castle are kind of one and the same. Which, again, weird. It gets weird and confusing because there's a section, and then there's a reverse section, or rather an opposite section. It's incorrect to say reverse, because that's not how this rolls. Of each and every single area in the game. Like, in where we are right now, there is a reverse section of this, or rather an opposite section. And it looks the same almost, or rather everything's in the same spot, but everything else looks different. And it's just really confusing to keep straight of where you are and how do you get back to where you were, or where you need to go.
That kinda hurts my head.
You'll see why this gets really confusing. Let's see. Pop another potion. I'm using these a lot, and I don't like it.
Why? Why even save it? Bosses?
Because there are some hard bosses in this game.
Okay. Also, what's with the vase? You should go get it.
That's a health up potion. Oh, what do you know?
Health potion.
Opal. Okay.
So, lizard people, yay or nay?
Nay.
Also, I like how he's a yay for me just because of that moonwalking thing he just did.
I mean, yeah.
They got some sick moves, yo.
You did the fucking Ramus roll up into my asshole.
Hey, a turkey leg.
Pretty good. Staple health item to every adventurer.
I don't know though.
I
It's
don't
just
even
laying
know
on the
where I
floor.
Yeah, no, it's good. Dude, if we can stomach wall turkey, we can stomach floor chicken.
I mean, with wall turkey, that's different. 10-second rule.
Oh, hi.
Dan. Oh, I was supposed to say, did you beat him already?
No, that's him doing fire. Right, fuck. Since we died, no, actually we didn't get it. That was on my practice save. We didn't get the fire whip yet.
Excuse me? There's a fire whip?
Fuck! God damn it.
Speaking of dying.
Yeah, that might give me the chance to get the fire whip though. So, fuck it. Blessing in disguise. We saved, right?
No.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, so where is this legendary fire whip?
It's kind of a shitty upgrade, actually.
Anything that sets an opponent on fire is not shitty, Thomas.
It does lackluster damage compared to other upgrades in the game.
Does it at least do damage over time with fire?
I don't even recall.
Because if it does, that makes up for it.
Right.
Maybe.
We came through here and we already found out that it's bullshit. And that's why I don't jump over that, guys. Oh shit, we actually got some armor.
Fire armor.
That might actually keep me alive.
Field armor.
Anyway, we need to go kill that bat again now. Because I'm a dumbass.
Right. The bat boss.
Okay, so the fire whip, if I remember correctly, is in this area, the marble corridor. It's just, I can't remember where. It was high up, that's all I remember. Oh, wait, I think I remember where it is. Yeah, no, we took the one way where it is not earlier.
Okay.
You'll see what I mean. Hi, Death.
Hi, Death.
Literally, I don't care now.
Love the magenta cape.
It's actually pretty cool.
Really brings out the color of his eyes.
I bet it does.
His black, void, soulless eyes.
Okay.
Alright, so high up isn't this way, and we just ignored this?
No, this is not this is not the high up I'm talking about, but I do believe it is over here, this way somewhere. Anyway, there was a corridor full of flea men that we had the option of going through, but I just decided to turn around because I hate dealing with flea men.
Right, those little hunchback dudes that just jump up and down.
Yeah. There goes the Bible. Whatever.
I mean, the Bible's an okay power-up.
It's okay. Okay, so there actually is another actual gameplay mechanic gimmick in this game, and that is we get spells. We get lots of spells.
Lots of magic. Magic.
Yeah, Juiced, I think his deal is that he is the most magically adept Belmont, so he gets a lot of magic potential.
I mean, okay. Also, why does he remind me of Alucard?
Here it is.
I could have swore we got that.
Again, we got that earlier, but I died, remember?
Right.
Adds fire to attacks made with the whip. It does up our strength by 2, so hey, more damage. Okay.
Remind me, they haven't made a Castlevania game in years, right?
The last one that I know of and remember is the the Mask of something or other.
Was it 2012?
It was like 2012, but it was a 3DS game. It was supposed to be an homage to the RPGs that we knew and loved, so like Symphony of the Night and Aria of Sorrow and shit. But it was so shit, basically, that I basically just struck it off as Konami's last insult to me.
Oh, and then I got you into Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything went downhill from there.
Yeah. But that one was more personal.
Right. This one is just like spitting as they're kicking.
Like, I'm already used to it. It's not gonna add... It's only adding to the pile.
Hmm.
Right, this way is the place
so
where
I was going to say, what is the chance of them making another Castlevania game?
Zilch to none.
Yep, figured.
Dude, if they...
Right. They're making like a Castlevania pachinko machine, if I recall.
Dude, I am so not surprised.
No,
yeah,
like, I think you showed me it.
Probably. I some things that I show you go in one ear and out the other, so like I probably showed it to you and just forgot it myself.
God damn it. It was one of the big freaking franchise. I want to say it was Castlevania, and it was where they were, like, we learned that they literally only care about pachinko machines now.
I mean, yeah. No, we don't.
I think they made... Oh! No, I think it was Silent Hill.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Silent Hill was one of the other ones that were like, yeah, no, they don't care.
They don't.
Yeah, if they're not renewing Silent Hill, as in one of their biggest fucking franchises to exist, they're probably not doing Castlevania, which is also one of their pretty big franchises. It's just that, honestly, that one was more backseat than Silent Hill.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I feel you. They dropped the ball with PT, because that was them saying, like, we just don't care about money anymore.
We don't care about your money. Your money is no longer good.
I wonder whose money they do care about then, because pachinko machines are not anything. Again, that's a cultural thing. I shouldn't really talk about it.
I know, but I'm just saying though, like, they don't care about our money because all they have to do is build the machines and people will fucking play. We actually bitch and moan about games, and therefore that is added disincentive to making games in their eyes.
Like, I feel you, home dog, but you can't be doing that.
Anyway, since I'm getting so many criticals for some goddamn reason, I might actually beat this guy in half the time.
I don't know. All this talk about, like, them not caring about money is, for some reason, brought MMOs into my mind, and I kind of want someone to actually get off their ass and make a decent MMO for once in the goddamn century.
Hold on. What was the last MMO that we actually tried?
Hold on. We're not including the fan crap that I've been sending you guys.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Like, honest to God, legit MMO.
Without the free-to-play ones, I don't think we've actually tried, because I'm not into World of Warcraft.
I would be if people would, like, fucking play with me.
That's the thing, though. I kind of don't. Just like the whole, I wasn't into it when it was air quotes big, or in your, or as what you say, like, I was never I never paid attention to it when it was big, because by the time I did, like, have a mind's eye of it, it was dying already.
Yeah. Like, so same thing with me, but, like, I don't care that, like, I don't get the, like, the real... Oh, hey, where are you? Monster Tone. What are you doing?
Maybe this gives us the, HP.
I was to see the data of the... No, this is literally the bestiary.
Whatever.
Dude, we're not going to be able to see the HP.
Also, Ghost Rider, I love you. Anyway. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't care about getting the actual experience. It's just, I don't care about their world. I don't care about any sort of gimmick they built for the MMO. I just don't care. I like Diablo more. I would rather accept a Diablo MMO than...
I'll play Diablo with you.
I mean, like, yeah, I just have to remake my account.
Right, we need to get you in that new account. Which is still bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, again, just, okay. I know we don't have any real viewers, but if someone ever does stumble to this point in time in the video, like you actually took the time to watch to this point, trust nobody online. Fucking don't do it. They want to give you the best item, just don't. It's probably hacked, it'll probably fuck up your account, and you'll never have the real Diablo experience.
Yeah.
Just trust nobody. Unless you are physically there to smack them if they do screw you over, don't trust anybody.
Yeah, no, like, I'm glad that the one time that happened to me on Borderlands with that, like, infinite shield, I was able to throw the shield off a cliff and keep going.
I bet it was just like the scene of Lord of the Rings with the goddamn volcano.
Yeah, except for, like, I didn't even let myself get corrupted and the volcano was right there. But yeah, no, I actually looked up what that shield was, and, like, everybody was saying that it's a hack thing, because, like, I was like, there's no way that this actually exists.
It does?
It does not. It's
okay.
It's a hacked item.
Alright.
So, like, I was like, there is no way that this exists, so then I looked it up, and sure enough, everybody was like, yeah, no, this piece of shit's hacked, don't even bother. If you want to have a fun moment in your gaming history again. So then I was like, not worth it. So,
yeah.
He actually gave me two. I sold one trying... Cortana, go away, hold on. He gave me two. So I sold one, and then when I found out that it was worth literally infinite monies, I just said, fuck. So then I threw the other one down the cliff, and then I had to die like 60 times in a row just to get roughly back to where I was in terms of money.
Yeah.
I literally could not kill myself fast enough.
Handsome Jack was just there to pay you for every time you killed yourself, setting you back 2 steps.
No, I wanted to be set back those 2 steps, because, like, having infinite money is boring.
No, set back as in you were getting more money than the infinite one because of Handsome Jack being a dick.
Fuck you, Handsome Jack.
I love you, Handsome Jack, you marvelous son of a bitch. But, no, so apparently, because I remember, back when I lived in Hawaii, my friend Nathan, I think I got him into Diablo.
Right.
And, because we would play together. One day he came to school talking about some armor he found called, I think it was Scorpion armor. It was some black armor. It had Scorpion in its name. And for the life of me, I couldn't find it. And he said, like, this armor, basically the armor made him immortal. It did exactly what happened to me in the Diablo 3 stream. Of, like, every time he would walk by someone, they would just die.
Mm.
And for the life of me, I didn't. And then I said, because, I think he got an email from Blizzard, or he claimed to have gotten an email from Blizzard, of them saying, like, they're taking that item out because of how overpowered it is, or that he made them. He was basically Zack.
Right.
I'm like, oh, you are so big dick OG, we're taking this armor away, but don't worry, you get to keep it. And it's like, oh, let me see that email. Oh, no, it's I deleted it, or whatever. Like, I just cleaned out my email, whatever. Yeah, and after that happened, the gears finally sank in, and he just had some hacked armor that some other asshole threw on the floor.
Yep.
So, like, yeah.
Wait, we're already here. Okay.
But unlike him, I actually have integrity and didn't want to play with that cheated bullshit, because I got rid of everything, but because Blizzard gave us epic levels that can never go away, I couldn't fix that.
So, like, what's the purpose of epic levels?
I actually have no idea.
Because, like...
I know my brother explained it to me, but I just have a horrible memory, so...
Is it like Soul Memory in Dark Souls 2?
You're gonna have to explain Soul Memories to me.
Okay, so basically Soul Memory is a mechanic in Dark Souls 2. Fuck you. There we go. It is a mechanic in Dark Souls 2 where for every soul that you gain, it goes into your soul bank, which is your inventory, basically. It goes there. But it also goes into your soul memory, and your soul memory is a static number of how much souls you've earned across that character's entire history. And so basically what that means is you're expected to have gotten that many souls, so obviously you are as good as your soul memory says that you are, so you're only allowed to play with people in this specific soul range.
I do not think that's how...
Yeah, so people... Okay, so a thing in Dark Souls 1 is people used to cheese the level ups, in that they would stay level 1 forever, but have in-game equipment that they either hacked in, got legitimately, or got legitimately on a different character and just traded it over or something like that. So they would have in-game equipment and be invading people like at the beginning of the game because they're assholes.
Yeah. People like that have ruined my fun.
Yeah. So then anyway, so then they introduced soul memory, where it's static of your character, so you can't just play the game and opt to never level up. You have no choice. You have to kill. And what that does is, like, once you get out of certain ranges, you can no longer invade people of other ranges. So then you can't invade people at the beginning of the game that have, like, 1,000, 2,000 soul memory, and you have, like, 300,000 soul memory.
Right.
So it's kind of like that. Anyway,
I don't think that's how that works. I want to say it's literally just epic levels in D&D. Like, it's just added on strength that you can accumulate that does spread throughout every character you make from that point on.
Well, okay, then, Blizzard, answer me one question. Why did you have that tied to equipment and not, like, actual effort? So shit like this doesn't happen.
Again, that wasn't Blizzard's fault. That was the guy just hacked into where it does do that. Because it doesn't do that. It didn't do that before. It was just that guy's equipment did that for us.
Okay. Anyway, they need to find a way to... Like, I know there's no surefire way to stop hackers, because they're always going to hack. But, like, stop that. Have, like, some sort of clause somewhere in your fucking code that says no equipment can grant you epic levels. Do something. I don't know.
Again, I don't know the situation too much. I just know it happened. I don't know how. And the only way to fix it is to literally just start over. Which, alright, fine, whatever.
Whatever's a piece of shit.
We'll handle that when we actually get to doing Diablo for the channel. Anyway, going back to why people like that ruin things for me is because I could never have an actual MMO with open PvP because of people like that. Yeah. I want a Dragon Ball Z MMO where I could just fight people without having to ask them permission to fight them. Because that's the whole point of Dragon Ball Z. But no, people who actually took on the endgame dungeon are just gonna camp out at the fucking starting point and be dicks because they get shoved in the lunchtime in school and this is their only fucking power.
Yeah, no.
It's like, because it shouldn't be my job as like the other person from the that did the end game dungeon to sit and babysit the new player so that they get a chance to play. Because someone's an asshole and decided, hey, I'm gonna just fucking camp here and Kamehameha fucking baby Gokus.
Well, that's like also kind of a problem with the structure. Pokemon. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with the structure of an MMO in the first place. In that, shit. Like, even, okay, so, like, from my experience in WoW, like, I played all the way to their requisite level 30 before they make you stop. Right. On the free version. And basically, any variance in level, like, even if it's just a couple of levels, is enough to completely decimate you. Like, if you're level 1, a level 2 will decimate you. If you're level 2, a level 5 will decimate you. If you're level 5, a level 8 will decimate you. Stuff like that. Like, any sort of off-kilter variants. So, like, either you need to pick a rival when you start the game and then stalk him for the rest of the game, or else you can never do PvP, because you can never be guaranteed that it's going to be roughly a fair fight.
That sucks horseshit.
At least that was my experience. Anyway, I think we're going down.
I just like the idea of you having a rival in free-to-play World of Warcraft.
Again, that's the only way to ensure that you have somebody of equal level.
So, I just imagine you following him around like Koopa Troopa from Paper Mario.
That was gonna happen.
Every single like armor you get, you're like, I can now finally beat you, Jeffafa.
Cortana, please, for the love of God. I should have never turned you back on.
So, like, Cortana's just telling you about Windows 10 or some shit?
No, like, every so often she would just open up for no reason and say, hey, what do you want?
She was fat and nobody asked her to prom in high school opened up?
Basically. Okay, so we're going this way. Yes, okay, we're good. Yeah, no, like, having to check the map like this is not cool. Like, yay map, but like, fuck.
I don't know. Maps are always, like, kind of finicky back in these days.
Like, I guess it's just because I'm spoiled on Aria of Sorrow that I know, like, literally the entire castle front to back. But, like, this entire map is so confusing. Oh, that hurt me. I'm not even gonna bother with you guys. You're not worth my time.
Also, I just realized I haven't really been paying attention whenever you whip anyone, because I want to see if it actually does do fire over time.
It does not, from my knowledge.
Oh, that's dumb.
Hold on, I'm gonna look exactly at the thing. As fire, 2 attacks made with a whip. Okay. Nothing.
There's probably like fire weakness enemies or whatever. So.
If there is, I could not point them out on the lineup. Okay, actually, hold on. Gonna potion up, and I'm gonna get that sub-weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, Boomerang.
Yeah.
The triumphant return.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit sad that they didn't do sub-weapons in Aria of Sorrow, because I really do love the Boomerang. Oh, hi, guy. There we go.
So did that just heal you and give you more HP?
Yeah, those are max life up vials.
You got a piece of heart.
Basically. Boom, boom. Where are we going? This way? Thank Christ!
Yeah, save room.
You know what?
Cut it off.
I'm just cutting out.